Today, we'll find out how loyal each state is to the Dems or the Republicans over the past 25 years when you combine all the wins for president, governor, and the U.S. Senate. I've already broken this down separately by party. This combines the red and the blue states into one map. It's another way to look at the political party dominance over the past 2.5 decades for three very significant offices. So take a look at the past videos if you'd like it, if you want to get a little bit more nuance on some of the factors. But at the top, we've got 12 tiers of shading, 6 for each side. It's broken down by percentage in terms of the number of elections won. When you combine the number of elections for all three of those offices, usually you get into the low to mid 20s. Now, all these percentages are going to be rounded, and some states have undergone different political transformations over this span. And of course, there's a ton of data here that does take some time to prepare, so if something slips through, let me know in the comments. So let's get started. We can go quick. We'll start with 100% success for the Dems. No wins for the Republicans here in 2 states. The first state is DE, that's Delaware, or Democrat, because Dems have won 24 out of 24 elections here. The other state where they've won 23 is Washington. 2 states with 100% success. Slightly less blue, we've got 90% for the Dems. It's New York, Oregon, New Jersey, California, Hawaii, and Illinois. Down to at least 80%, we've got Minnesota, Maryland, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Mexico, and Michigan. The next tier is 70% for the Dems. It's Virginia, Colorado, and finally we've got Wisconsin. A lighter shade of blue now. We've got 2 states at 60% for the Dems. It's New Hampshire and Pennsylvania. The very lightest shade of blue, just barely into the tilt category. We've got 50% for the Dems. 2 unlikely states at 52%. We've got West Virginia and Vermont. The other state is nearby at 50% even, Maine. Dems have won 11 out of 22 elections there. Republicans have won 8. Independents have won 3. Now we can go to the other side where the GOP has the slightest majority, just above 50% at 55. We've got a purple state. It's Nevada. Republicans 12 out of 22 wins there at 55%. A little bit redder now, coming in at least 60%. We've got Montana, North Carolina, Arizona, and Iowa. Moderately red states now, 70%. It's Ohio, Missouri, Louisiana, and Florida. Let's keep going. A darker shade of red, 80% or more in Kentucky, Kansas, Arkansas, Georgia, North Dakota, and Indiana is the last state. The second reddest states, we've got another batch of them. It's Alaska, South Dakota, Tennessee, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Alabama. Finally, the remaining states are 100% dominance for the Republicans. Those states are Idaho, Mississippi, South Carolina, Texas, and Utah. So that's the entire red and blue map. Dems, full success, total control in 2 states. Republicans have it in 5. And if you go down to 80%, the Dems have done it in 15 states, and Republicans have it in 18. So there is a pretty good mix of states here. And I usually like to point out West Virginia, super red state today, but it's actually slightly blue here. That's because Dems have had a ton of success for pretty much every office up until recently, except for president. In Vermont and Maine, those are known as bluer states, but Republicans have candidates there that have had success. And there's also some independents there that water it down for the Dems. Montana also might not be as red as you think. Maybe you say the same thing for a state like Louisiana, but maybe you also think Michigan might not be as blue as it is. You could go on and on like this, but usually both parties have won 1 or 2 times in one of these different offices somehow over these 25 years. Sometimes it takes everything to line up just perfectly, and some states are on their way to being a lot redder and a lot bluer, and others are headed more in the purple direction. But this map goes to show you how dominant each party is for 3 very significant offices since 2000. So that's it. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this map? Why do you think some states are way redder or way bluer? Why do you think others are lighter shades? What do you think is going to change in the future? Let me know down below on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.